Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased technical analysis. And guys, what have I been talking about all week? I've been talking about the market phases, how the market goes through two phases. It'll be a one directional move, going in one direction, either up or down, taking out multiple levels, right? Or it'll chop. And Uncle Charles has been talking about all week how the market is in the chop mode. You can see on this 15-minute chart right here, between my orange lines, how the market has been chopping between the 411.5 to 412 zone, all the way up to the 415 to 415.5 zone, okay? And I said to you guys, we could possibly get a one-directional move if we can get the breakout. Today, guys, we got the breakout, and look how it opened right here. It opened up. This is the first candle of the day, breaking down that 415 level. Guys, I never ever trust the first 15 minutes of the day. You know why? Because that's when most of the time our fellow retail traders are feeling FOMO the most, and that's when the market makers want to try to trick us the most. Never trust the first 15 minutes. But look at that. It closed below 415, and then the next candle gave us a beautiful setup where it recaptured the 415 level, boom, and it pushed all the way up, and the first move as high as 417.8. Okay, I had a 417 level as mentioned yesterday's video with 418.5 above. Now we got a pullback. All right, it cannot go straight up forever. We're gonna get some pullbacks, right? And that's what happened. Gave us a 417 false breakout. Okay, another setup. You can play both sides. You can play upside down, so you can make money either way. Right, as long as you pay attention to the setups. It's not 100%. You got to manage your risk. But this setup particular was very good because as soon as we got the false break of 417, we dropped all the way back to 415. Now here is where it got interesting for me. When it came down and tested the support level, we got strong bounces. Okay, so keep the back test and go strategy in mind. When we clear a resistant level, we want to see that resistant level get treated as support. That's what happened. But then, you know, it was getting a little tricky where it did not go up right away. We got some chop, right, around there, basing that support. That was pretty bearish. However, strong. We lost a 415.5 level on this candle. We lost, twice actually. This candle recaptured, lost it again. Very tricky, even though, in real time, very tricky, even though we got the idea like, hey, maybe we got to break out, all that happy stuff. But we don't know if it was going to break back down, especially after this false breakout. But here is what happened. After we tested 415 again at the 1245 candle, got a strong bounce, right? That's a sign. You got to pay attention to the candles, right? You got to see, context matter. So the context of this candle, you see this hammer, this green hammer candle, that tells you, strong buying pressure around the support area. Okay, recaptured 415.5 on this candle. That's another sign, so we got to learn to pay attention to the context of the price action or the price movement. But it recaptured here, all right, and it pushed all the way back up and it started basing around the 417 level. Keep in mind, I did not catch this move. It was too tricky for me. However, the move that I did catch was when we rejected from 417. I had a level around 416.5, okay? It was a previous high in the pre-market, okay? I was watching that level today, and look at that. Broke down, recaptured on the next candle. False breakdown setup. This candle right here, the 3 o'clock candle, treated that after breaking out, recapturing it, treated as support, and it just boom. All right? And I mentioned all day to the group, watch that 417 breakout. All right? Even if you didn't catch this false breakdown setup right here, the 417 breakout was alerted in the group many times. And the next candle back test as support, back test to go, and bam, it pushed up. Okay, so that's what it looks like, guys. When we break out of a chop, we're gonna enter, a trend. We're gonna enter a trend move. So to me, this was a trend move because we were able to take out multiple resistant levels. Okay, and then overall, you can see it with your own eyes. It was overall just an up day. Okay, we broke out, back test and go to the upside. All right, so does this make me bullish? Am I bullish yet? Not quite. All right, let's go to a higher time frame. Keep in mind, last week we broke down, we gapped down from a very critical level. All right, The critical level was 421, but where we gapped down from was around 421.77ish. Okay, so we got a gap all the way up to that level. In my opinion, we are still just in a back test mode of that breakdown level that we had from last week. That means I do not favor a low is in unless we can recapture 421, preferably fill the gap and close above 421.77ish. So let's round it up to 422. I would favor this, the low is in, and we could possibly go a little higher if we recapture the 422 level. But as of right now, in my opinion, we are just in a textbook back test mode of the previous breakdown level as resistant. Does that make sense to you guys what I'm saying? Let me know in the comment section, okay? So keep the back test and go concept in mind, all right? That's the reason why I'm not fully bullish just yet, because we could be just back testing this breakdown level. Still a gap. And for all we know, this gap does not have to get filled, because tomorrow, here are the levels. Here's the setup. Tomorrow, the support is at 418. The first support will be 418.5. That's based on my 23.6 retracement level from the March 2020 low to the January 2022 high. Okay? If we lose that level, that puts 417 back in play, and below that is 415 to 415.5 zone. Remember, that was the breakout of this week's chop zone. If we break back below it, that's very bearish. We go back into the chop zone, but the support levels are much weaker, because if you look at the context of the chart, you zoom out looking at this 6-hour chart, you can see like this could be a lower high. So it would make sense that we would break the previous low and head down lower, possibly down to 407 to 408 zone. Okay, guys, so that's my bearish setup. Like always, we must watch for support to fail. That's when we look for puts, okay? But as of right now, since we broke out of the chop zone, it's possible we head up a little bit higher. Like I said, 418.5 is first support. As long as it holds, I got a zone around 420 to 421 zone, but the gap fill is at 421.7, so we can put it up to 422. All right? Those are resistant levels. If we can recapture 422, then I would favor the low is in. If not, this is just a back test, and we could possibly head down lower. All right? But if we do recapture 422, upside targets are around 423, 425. They were previous levels I had before. Okay, around 425, around there, and above there I have 427. Yeah, around 427-ish, maybe 427.3-ish. Above there, around 428.5. These are all levels I had before. And of course, the multi-month trend line. If we do clear 428.5, the multi-month trend line will be around 430.75. 200-day moving average is at is actually at 429.99. We could say 430. Okay, so above 418.5. One more time, the resistance level that I'm watching is 421, 422. All right, 425, 427, 428.5. 200 DMA, daily moving average at 430. The multi-month trend line around 4. Well, on the daily chart, it's showing 431 now. So that's weird. So I'm going to go with the daily chart. Okay, on the daily chart, the multi-month trend line is at 431. And if we can clear that, that will put 435 in play. Okay, guys, that would be my 61.8 retracement level. Possibly a big pullback from that level. Okay, guys, so you guys got my levels, you got my setups. All you got to do is play it unbiasedly. All right, guys, unbiasedly. All right, I'm going to move to Triple Q. As you guys can see, Triple Q managed to recapture that this orange multi-month trend line, okay, that I've been talking about all week. Okay, so first support is now at 318.5 and then 315.5. Okay, next resistance that needs to clear is 322.4. All right, mind you, that's around where the breakdown level was from last week. That's a gap up there. We can fill it and possibly back test our resistance and then pull back. All right, but we'll need to see some failures of support to confirm it. Okay, however, if we clear 322.4, all All right, I would be more bullish on the QQQ and favor more upside. All right, and Tesla, we had a split today. It's, the stocks are a lot cheaper, but didn't get any buyers, at least for today. It managed to open above the 200-day moving average and broke it down intraday. Okay, I got the next critical support at 290. All right, that's based on this ascending triangle. Below 290 is a breakdown that would put I got 285 in play, 281-ish, and possibly a drop all the way down to 264-ish. Okay, so below 290 is very bearish. That level must hold. I need to see Tesla recapture the 200-day moving average, which is around 299 right now. So preferably above 300, I would be bullish, and I would be targeting 303.5, 306, 309.3, then a critical level, the resistance of the ascending triangle at 313.3. All right, guys, and we're going to end this off with the option flow filter for 500K premiums or above. Very bearish for SPY, okay, 90%. And you can see all these big money puts coming in at the end of the day, big size. Came in right after 4 o'clock. All right, strike price 399 over here, 394, 399. Okay, so we gotta see. We gotta combine this data with the price action. Okay, because if we see big money like this bet to the downside, and then we start losing some support levels tomorrow, that's gonna add to my conviction to be bearish. Okay, check out QQQ. QQQ 51% in the put, so not as bearish, but it's still overall bearish. And then last but not least, Tesla, 83%, guys. Big money is bearish on Tesla as well. All right, so that's what I have for you guys today. I'm so grateful you guys are watching my video. I hope you guys found this helpful. I hope my levels are able to assist you guys. Thank you, guys. Peace.